Welcome to the challenge. I'm not going to call it the fist challenge. I'm going to call it something else. Been wanting to do this for a while. I've been fighting with this. This is like one of the last vices that I had, and that is to lose some weight. And I'm going to tell you about the challenge and everything about it. Just give you some backstory to the whole thing. Let me just break it down for you. Gain a lot of weight, up to 270 almost, and enough is enough. And here's the thing, you in YouTube land or wherever you're watching this video, you have to make the decision that enough is enough. It's time to make that change. It's never too late. Just let me say this to you, it's never too late to make that change. You can always make that change. So it's been many of weeks where I said, I'm going to start Monday, I'm going to start Monday, I'm going to start Monday, I'm going to start Monday. And never did it. And finally, after so many holidays of eating good, it just starts to show, and you don't feel good about yourself. I was an athlete my whole life, and so you become part of the system. You go to work, you have kids, you come home, you go to work, it never ends. And so you have to find some time, you have to make time, you have to figure out, okay, I got to eat right, I got to work out, so on and so forth. All those things that you're trying to figure out while balancing a family and your job and everything else around you. So I looked around, and look, this might not be I know this might not be, I got to start somewhere. So just take it with a grain of salt, because some people nitpick everything. They're going to nitpick everything. But let me explain it to you and how this works. I looked at a couple places. You don't have much time. I guess let me back up. You don't have much time, so you have to look at what you're eating. So I just decided, okay, let's start there. I need to lose about 60 pounds minimum. That's my goal, is to lose 60 pounds. So I looked at a couple places, okay, because I'm very addictive and militant, and I'll just do it. So, and it might not be easy for the rest of you out there. I understand, but it's about discipline and making that choice and just doing it. And I don't want to contradict myself. This is why I'm using YouTube as my crutch, as my mirror, to look at myself and say, okay, you promised yourself, you're watching YouTube every day. Basically, I'm talking to myself, and you guys get to watch, me go through the struggle of losing this weight and using YouTube as that mirror to accomplish my goal. So I set off into my mind. I said, look, I'm gonna be militant. I'm gonna lose this weight. I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. As far as like eating, so I'm not gonna drink any pop. I'm dropping pop, bread. Only thing I'm doing is eating chicken salads. That's it. Chicken salad and water. And I don't care how boring it gets until I lose this weight, and then I'll go into a different diet that's a little bit more, probably more adjusted. So, and I know there's a lot of people out there on YouTube who are going to probably say, oh, this is wrong. You're doing it wrong. But this is what I got to do. And so I'm going to just throw this at you. It's really tough for me. So I looked at Panera, and I said chicken salad. That's my mindset. I'm chicken salad, water. That's what I'm going to do. Just bam, bam, bam. I might do some fish. I don't know. So I looked at Panera, and I tried their chicken salad. I really didn't like it. It was way overpriced, and it just seemed like the chicken wasn't right for me. I didn't like the way it tasted, and it just cost too much for what you were getting. So it wasn't feasible for me to do that there. Then I looked at McDonald's. So I went to McDonald's. I looked at their chicken salads. They got some, but it just seemed that like it was kind of, it wasn't really that fresh or anything. I didn't feel the salad, wasn't, the price was pretty decent, I guess, but for what you're getting, it was pretty chintzy, and I didn't really feel it. And so I was watching TV one day and I saw Wendy's, and I think they made this commercial because Panera made a commercial about their chicken salad dropping like pieces of like old lettuce and it looked really bad. And I was like, wow, their chicken salad looks really good. Let me go ahead and try it. So I was going to drop this video yesterday, but I wanted to try the salad before I even started the challenge because in my mind, I was like, okay, what if the chicken salad's bad and I'm doing the video and it turns out really bad and I didn't want to do it. So I was like, wow. So I went to Wendy's and they got 5 different salads. So I mean, I'm going to go through the salads probably tomorrow or do a video on those, but they got 5 different salads. I don't know how many amount of calories that I want to take in for the day. But I'm probably going to do 2 chicken salads a day, one at lunch and one for dinner. And then, and I know it's probably like 1,600 calories for the day, but that's it. I'm strictly going discipline, and that's where I'm going to go. And I'm going to call it the Wendy's Challenge. So here we go. The first one that I'm starting out with, and we can talk about things while I'm eating this chicken salad, and then I'll do pictures of me losing the weight and so on and so forth. You know, how much weight I lost and how I look, and so I got nothing to hide. I want you guys to go with the journey with me. Let me go grab a water. So these chicken salads are pretty good. This Mediterranean, I really like a lot. And so I guess what we're going to do is just, I guess the first day was talk about the salad. So I got a water, you know, that's what I, you know, and I know it's hard for people because if you were like me, and I used to drink, like back in the day, I used to drink tons and tons of Mountain Dew, and then I went like to Pepsi, and it turns your teeth all yellow. And it's more like maybe an oral fixation, or you like to, you know, maybe it's just you love the caffeine and that's what keeps you going for the day. But I guess you can find energy other places. So you know, it's that life change that you got to make. So you get this. This is the Mediterranean chicken salad, as you can see it right here. I'll probably do some like over the top videos maybe down the road. But you know, you get a fair amount of chicken on there, and my mouth's already watering because I'm so hungry. And then so you get this dressing, and I don't know what kind of dressing this is. This is a vinaigrette, and then they already put some other type of dressing on there, so I'm fine with that too. I actually like the fact that they put another dressing on there for you, plus you get this vinaigrette. Now you might not like these dressings, so you know, whatever you want to do or use, you could do that. That's up to you. And this will fill up your stomach, and then you get around dinner time. You know, that's another thing you probably don't want to eat after 6 o'clock. Let your body break it down, and you're ready for the next day. So this is what I'm gonna do until I lose. It's a tough thing to do. Until I lose 60 pounds, I'm gonna do this on YouTube, and this is what we're gonna do. So, and I know it's like sometimes people don't like watching other people eat, but it's kind of weird. But I mean, I think it's for like $7.02 or something like that. So $14 a day. And people could say this. They'll be like, why don't you just go to the store and get your own salad and do everything yourself? Or get some like fresh chicken and fresh this and fresh that. You gotta understand, the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't have the time. You know, I'm one of those people, one of the cogs that work. And I'm lucky to be doing a video right now. Because my job, I got to be out there all the time. And I don't want to go over my job just yet, but we'll talk about those things. But I'm going to tell you, this chicken salad is really balanced. I mean, for the amount of time and effort it would take to put into making this salad, I guess people could say this. They could say, well, you could do it at night, or you could have it ready, pre-made, and then eat it and save yourself tons of money. You probably could. If you got the time, do your own salads. I'm not against that. All I'm saying is this. If you don't have the time, maybe you can't sit at home. Most likely, I wouldn't be sitting at home doing this video because I would be at work. But I had a break in my job, so now I can start this video. And probably the other ones are going to be from my car or from the restaurant or wherever wherever I'm at doing it. So I had to make this change because, you know, I can't be fat. I just can't do it. And I don't know, maybe that's not the PC term to say the right thing. You know, I mean, it probably hurt some people's feelings. But I just don't want to be there anymore because I want to wear nice clothes. I want to look good. And here's the thing: if you wear nice clothes, and I mean, I'm not saying to be like over dramatic about it, but if you feel good about yourself, I mean, that confidence like exudes out. It's like expressed outwards, and people will look at you and they just, you know, they feel your confidence. It's like that positive energy. And that's the thing, you know. You want to be positive. You want to be negative in life. Life's too short, man, to be negative. You want to be hanging around people being negative because they want to drag you down. Because they don't know how to get out of their negativity. So the only way they feel good about themselves is they drag you down with them. So I'm all for helping people get out of their negative situation, but you gotta make the change for yourself, and everybody else will come with you. And that's another thing too. If you're in a family structure and you're married and you're the husband or the wife, you gotta lead by example. You know, you can't just be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna be fat. I mean, I hate to use that word. I'm gonna be overweight, and then everybody else, it's okay to be overweight in family too. You know, because it's doing a disservice. You know, you have to. You only get one body. You don't take care of it, it's pretty fragile. It'll fail you. So I'm not the most PC guy in the world, but you guys can always help me. You know, I'm always trying to be a better person. And I always like being positive. And for a while, yeah, I was probably negative. But we're all human. And we can always change. And that's why I say it's never too late. Tomorrow is never too late to start and change. You know? Like I said, it's a balanced chicken salad. It's really good. And it'll fill you up. I mean, and I guess as your stomach shrinks, I mean, you'll get used to like, wow, probably later on down these videos, I probably won't even be able to eat the whole thing. But that was pretty terrible. And that's the thing. You know, you'd be cooking a bunch of steaks, beer. Just know, still eating like you're 18. And your metabolism, when your metabolism level's like 9,000. That all changes. Let me get some news to you guys. If you're under 25, hey, you got great metabolism. You probably could just go run. You know? and you drop 10 pounds. The thing is, once you pass 25, your metabolism slows down. I mean, that's for a male. Your metabolism controls all that intake, but and we all slow down when we get older. It'd be nice to live to 900 years old, but I know they're working on it, but we're not there yet. So we have to control ourselves. I hope I'm not smacking my lips too much either. Haha. And I hope this video makes you hungry. If you want to join this challenge with me, you're more than welcome to. And we could talk about, I mean, who knows? Maybe down the road, maybe down the road, Wendy's will create some different salads for us. That'd be pretty good. It'll be pretty cool. All right. Because I think this is a magnificent idea for the price that they're offering. I mean, instead of just slapping that nasty burger in your mouth constantly, is disgusting. I mean, I love burgers, but you know, as guys, we just want to throw food in our mouth because we're looking for energy, and that's what we think about as a burger. You don't want to do that. I mean, when you're you're at lunchtime, you don't got much time on your hands. You're like, God, I gotta eat. I love the chickpeas in here. They're so good. So, hopefully in the future, man, they designed some nice. I mean, we got so much to talk about. This was great. I love it. I love this Wendy's challenge, eating the chicken salad. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me if you want to see that. I'll try to either do the morning or the dinner chicken salad. If you guys want to see the both of them, let me know. I mean, shoot, if we get enough views, we'll go to 2 chicken salads a day. Cause I don't mind talking. That's great. That was delicious. And see, look, you're good. The cravings are gone. It was a tasty salad. It wasn't that nasty, just eating lettuce and it was all full of water, nothing like that. I mean, it had flavor to it. It had chickpeas, it had feta cheese, it had onions, it had, I don't even know all the ingredients in there, but it tantalizes my tongue, and I was just, booyah! I was feeling good. So, I hope you enjoyed this journey, and I hope you join me. And remember, it's never too late to start. Until next time, it's your boy Fizz. Peace. I'm out.